2018, Water for People decided to bring fecal sludge briquette production to Kampala. Why? Biggest market really for fuel, and so we thought this would be a good place for us to scale up what we had done in the north in Pole. So we teamed up with National Water and Sewage Corporation here at their Lubigi plant to be able to provide the sludge that we would be using. After several tests, we finally decided to use the scum, had less sand, so it would make much better briquettes. And one of the biggest challenges, of course, was the drying. How would we be able to get the sludge to dry much faster than what was available? So we were able to modify 2 of their sludge stores into greenhouses that made the drying process much faster. So typically it takes about 3 months, and we've been able to reduce this process to close to about a month, where we can now always have a continuous supply of sludge for the briquette production. National Water collaborated with Water for People and provided land where we could be able to set up a briquette production plant. This really was to make it easier and reduce the cost of transporting of the sludge to our previous site that was in Nyanama. After the drying process, which reduces the moisture content of this lake to less than 10%, we then get into carbonization. Carbonization is a pyrolysis process with high temperatures above 300 degrees Celsius and little oxygen that converts the sludge to char. The high temperatures ensure that all the pathogens are killed off, volatile material is burnt off, and this helps with the elimination of smell in the briquettes. The char is then crushed and mixed with charcoal dust in the ratio of 40 to 60. Molasses are used as the biochar agent, and clay helps to give the briquette structure. The mixture is then placed into the extruder machine. Briquettes are then taken to the solar dryer for drying, which usually takes 2 to 5 days depending on the amount of sunshine available. The briquettes are packed in sacks of 10, 20 and 50 kilograms, and the weighing is done for each sack before storage or purchase. At the end of the day, the extruder is cleaned, ready for the next day's work. In a bid to improve our production process, but also reduce the amount of charcoal dust used in the briquettes, research has been taking place on alternative materials such as sugarcane waste, pineapple waste, and matoke peelings to provide the other cha material. We have recently acquired a new carbonizer and extruder that should improve the efficiency of the production process. Since the inception of the plant, we are currently averaging 2 tons of briquettes produced per week. We have produced more than 70 tons of briquettes and sold more than 11 tons. Efforts are underway to produce 5 tons a week and have sales matching by the end of 2021. As is the theme for this Uganda Water and Environment Week, we hope we can promote inclusive eco-sludge waste management across the country, employment opportunities, and wealth creation as waste is turned into wealth.
My name is Martin Tenywa. I'm the Chief Operations Manager of Protein. At Protein, we clean cities and feed millions. Basically, we use an incredible natural resource, the black soldier fly, which feeds on organic waste and grow, and we feed it to animals. So by using these larvae, the black soldier fly larvae, this is a breakthrough to the livestock industry in Uganda, because farmers are going to be using an affordable protein source to replace silverfish. Currently, most of the farmers have been relying on silverfish to feed their animals, of which silverfish is also competed for by humans, so that makes it already expensive. But by using the insect larvae, the farmers are going to get an affordable protein feed for their livestock and is of high quality. Basically, the black soldier fly larvae has a good protein, which ranges from 40-45. When defatted, the protein content also goes to 60% and also 30% fat. It is highly nutritious for the animals.
What are the environmental benefits of the black soldier fly?
So, using such a technology, it is eco-friendly. You're able to get rid of organic waste from the markets, even farm waste, anything that can decompose. It also creates a lot of employment, because this is a new field, even for the younger people, new jobs, working with insects, and it is highly innovative. The black soldier flies are small flies but have big impact. When you look at their products, we are able to get the fertilizer for crop farmers, and the larvae as the protein feed for the animals. Even the oil is part of the product after processing. Welcome to the breeding area. In rearing the black soldier fly, it all starts with breeding. So these are my breeding nets, and the flies are domesticated inside, and the flies like natural light. That's why we used a greenhouse material to house them. Yeah, and Uganda is Uganda has the best climate to grow the black soldier fly. Yeah. These beautiful insects are safe. Even if they are associated with human, they are not disease vectors. They do not spread diseases. They do not bite, neither do they sting. So their work is to give us the eggs. Yeah. And one fly can ovipost between 500 to 1,000 eggs. So you can see the multiplication rate is very high.
And how do you breed them?
These black soldier fly do not eat, they just sip liquids. So we domesticate them in these cages where they ovipost eggs. We create a safe location where oviposition of eggs take place. For example, they like hiding their eggs in crevices. For example, like this wood, it has it has walls where eggs are always oviposited. So we come and open these woods and harvest the eggs, and we incubate them to another stage. After harvesting the eggs, we incubate them for 4 days, for 4 to 5 days, and these become 5-day-old larvae. These, you can see, they are baby larvae, and they are ready to feed on waste. Like I told you, these multiply at a faster eggs. These were our eggs. Now they hatched into baby larvae, and we are going to introduce this into waste. So our waste is a value. After eggs hatch, at the 5th day, we introduce them into organic waste for 10 days. After 10 days, they are strictly ready, pretty big, juicy, and ready to be harvested for our livestock. The black soldier fly larvae grow very fast, and these are 10 days old, and they are ready to be harvested. So these are some of the harvested larvae. We use this machine, and you can see these are already juicy and ready to be given our animals. You know, this is natural food. For the farmers out there, this is natural food for the animals. You reduce costs of input. At the harvesting stage, you leave a certain percentage, a small percentage, about 10%, that goes back into the cages to make more flies. So we have seen the eggs, we have seen the larva, and this is the pupa stage, the 3rd stage, which goes back into the cages to make flies. That is how the cycle runs. We are seeing our final products. We have the pediatrized fertilizer, as you can see, and also we have the protein feed as dry larvae, and these are so far the 2 products we are having, we are generating from waste. We have seen basically the entire process from breeding, hatchery, larvae growing and harvesting. What was trash, now it is turned into cash. Thank you.